He did not always arrive the same way, some days broken, some days grateful, some days angry, some days empty, but he kept returning, and that return changed everything. He did not always arrive the same way. Some days he came to Salah with fire in his chest. Some days with tired eyes. Some days with a mind full of questions. Some days with sadness so quiet it had no words. Some days with gratitude that overflowed before he even raised his hands. Some days with anger. Some days with relief. Some days with nothing but silence. But he kept coming. That was the secret. Not that every Salah felt dramatic, not that every Salah came with tears, not that every day was spiritually easy. He kept returning, again and again, morning after morning, night after night. When life felt open, when life felt heavy, when answers were near, when nothing made sense. At first, Salah can look like an action, a task, something placed inside the schedule. But slowly, quietly, something changes. It stops being a box to tick. It becomes part of the structure of the soul. The day no longer feels complete without it. Hours may pass, work may be done, food may be eaten, people may be spoken to. But something inside still knows the day has not fully landed yet. Not until he stands, not until he bows, not until he returns. And in that return, Salah becomes many things at once. A reset when the mind is crowded, a shelter when the heart is tired, a rope when life feels slippery, a mirror when the soul needs honesty. A meeting point between weakness and mercy, a place where a man can arrive exactly as he is. Not polished, not perfect, real. Sometimes he prayed with strength, sometimes he prayed while dragging himself there. But even the dragging counted, even the tired steps counted, even the confused supplications counted. Because sincerity is not measured only in beautiful moments. Sometimes it is measured in return. And one day he realized Salah was no longer visiting his life. Salah had become one of the pillars holding it up. So if you asked him what changed him most, he might not mention one dramatic event. He might mention the ordinary moments, the repeated moments, the moments no one saw. When he kept waking up, kept washing, kept standing, kept returning. And that is how routines become worship, and worship becomes a way of life. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. In the end, some truths do not arrive through books alone. They arrive through living. Through days when you felt alone, through nights when your chest was heavy, through waiting seasons that tested your patience. And then you realize you were never abandoned, not for one moment. When the road was quiet, he was still there. When the answer was delayed, he was still arranging. When people could not help, he was still sustaining. When your heart was confused, he was still guiding. When you thought nothing was happening, he was still teaching. The unseen work was still happening. And closeness to Allah is not only found in easy days, sometimes it is found most deeply in hardship. When Salah stops being routine and becomes refuge, when dua stops being words and becomes need, when trust stops being theory and becomes the only rope you hold. And the more a person learns sincerity, patience, mercy, gratitude, and steady character, the more they begin to appreciate the path shown by his messenger SAW. So if today feels hard, do not think you are forgotten. A difficult chapter can still be a guided chapter. Keep praying sincerely. Keep working honestly. Keep correcting yourself. Keep walking even slowly. What is written for you will not miss you, and what is delayed may still be preparing you. Real trust is this: even when I do not understand the road, I know I am not walking it alone. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.